What's up, everyone? Welcome to lecture number 71 of this series of Python for oil and gas. In today's lecture, we'll see how can we use any and all function. So yes, previous few videos have been based upon some new kind of functions for you. So one or two more videos about that function, and then we'll move on to new chapter that is based on object-oriented programming. So let's get started with this video. So what any and all function does is, first of all, let's look about all function. So what all function does is that all function, both of the function, all function and any function, will return you only boolean values. It means both will return you either true or false. All function returns true when every element inside a list or a tuple is true, right? And if a single element is false, then all function will return me the false. Means it will say that all values inside my tuple or list are not true. So for example, I have a list for you, a list 1 and a list 2. In list 1 all the values are true, and in list 2 my I have a single false value, and all others are true. So if I implies my all function here, all, and inside I write first list 1, so it will check whether if all the values inside list 1 are true or not. So it says true. It means that all the elements inside my list 1 are true, which is correct, right? So if I change it to my all list 2, now this will check if all elements inside list 2 are true or not. So it is giving me false. So it means that at least there is one false inside my list, which is true inside this false. If I add another false here, it will again, because a minimum of false is there, so it will it's false means that it is checking that if all the elements inside this list 2 is true or not. So it says no, they are not true, or all elements are not true. That is why it is returning me a false. Now let us check if this also works on tuple. So let us check if all values inside this are less than 10 or not. Okay, so what we can do is just create another list by list comprehension. Let's say true or false, a list which contains true or false, what I'll do is I less than equal to 10 for I in my tuple underscore 1. So what it will do, it will check this condition. So this again is a logical condition, right? So this means either true or false. For it will check for each I inside my tuple 1. So now if I print my TOF, that is true or false list, you can see true, 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 true. So it has checked all the values there, and it is returning me the result for this condition, and it is checking all the elements if they are less than equal to 10 or not. So it is returning me true. Now if I want to check all function, if I simply write TOF, it means it says that yes, your all the values inside TOF, that is true or false, are true, right? Now if I change it to, let's say, 15, now there's a TOF inside, there's false inside my list TOF, and now if I write all TOF, it will give me the value of false. So right, you need not to be means create a separate list here. You can simply write, what you can do is you can also simply write this whole list comprehension statement inside all function. It will return me the same values. I'll get the same results. So this is how all function works. Now let us see about any function. So any function will return you true even if a single true is present inside your list, otherwise it will give you false. So now if I check my any, and let's say I check in my list 3, now there is not even a single single true inside my list 3, so it gives me false. So it is checking for true, it doesn't find any true here, so it returns me false. Now if I do any for list 4, now here I have a single true here in list 4, so even if a single true is present, it will present me a true. So this is how this is a basic difference between any and all function. Now let's do one more problem. Let's say I have a tuple, return this, and I have a tuple named tuple underscore 3, and what it does is it has all these elements, and what I want to check is if it has any odd number or not. Let's create another list by name, say odd, even odd, right? What it want to check is it wants to check for odd numbers. So what I'll do is I create I when divided by 2, means reminder should not be 0, right, when we divide by 2. So that will be the odd function. So this is my logical condition for I in tuple underscore 3. And now if I check any even underscore odd, it gives me true. So if any is giving me a true, it means at least a single true is present inside my this list, and this list will single true, which will be for 31, because 31 is my odd number. You can simply print the list also if you want to see it this way. You see this is a single true, that is for 31 here. So this is how this is how any function and all function works. Now again, what you can do is, instead of just creating this another variable, you can simply write your whole list inside your any function, simply like that, and it will give you results, very same results it will give you. Now it is giving me true because this 31 is odd. If let's say I change this 31 to 30, and now if I run this code, so see, you can see it has been false, because now any is checking inside all these and it could not find any odd number. So no value is true for this for in this list, and hence it is giving me a value of false here, right? So guys, this is all about this lecture. This was all about any and all function. I'll see you in the next lecture. Stay tuned for that video. Thank you.